as promised, we are here at L'Ambiance, my favorite community here in Avenir, by far. Brian's my guy. We have been talking through several communities. He's awesome. I always bring my teams over here, all of my agents, because Brian is amazing at what he does, and he's always got amazing products. So today here, we are going to learn more about Kolter's latest amazing community, L'Ambiance. So take it away, sir.
Absolutely, thank you, Nate. So yeah, this is L'Ambiance at Avenir. This is our newest community here in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And what I want to do is just share a couple things with you guys today about what makes us unique and different. Not going to point out the things that everybody everywhere does, but just those things that really make us stand apart, and both in terms of our homes, but the community as well. So there's three key things that we talk about that make us a little different than any place else that you're going to visit. The first one is we do what we call space in the right place. So rather than just having big, giant floor plans that are big just for the sake of being big, but they don't utilize the space well. There's dead areas that you don't go in. There's little hallways. There's chopped up rooms and formal living rooms. And we're kind of going away from that more outdated plan to an open concept where the areas where you live, spend time, communicate in the home are connected, and we make use of that space where it really matters. We actually surveyed 7 years of our past homeowners and asked them, what are those spaces? They told us it was the kitchen, the great room, the owner's suite, and that lanai for that indoor-outdoor living. So that's where we focused our attention on these new floor plans. We have larger, deeper lanais that accommodate an outdoor kitchen for entertaining. We've got big great room concepts that are open from the kitchen to the living room where you communicate and live. Spacious walk-in closets. We even do walk-in pantries, so you don't have any little closet pantries. Those are walk-ins as well. So we focused our attention where our homeowners told us it mattered in the house. So that's what we mean by space in the right place. That's number one. The second thing we do is a high level of personalization. As you're shopping around, you may have noticed a lot of the home building industry has gone to limiting your choices. Less floor plans, less options, design packages. We're doing the opposite here. So the floor plans we build here have somewhere between 36 and 42 individual structural options on each home so that you can build it around you and your needs. Examples of these, all our homes here are one floor, every single one of them, but they all give you an option to build a bonus room on the second floor if you want to go up and add that space. You can do neat things inside the house like dual owner suites. We even have in-law or multi-generational living suites. You could create a little apartment in the front of the house. We do things with our garages where you can expand a garage for extra storage. You can make a 2-car garage, a 3-car garage. You can get all the way up to 4-car garage on some of our plans. We always do a lanai and owner suite on the back of the house, and you can take a 4-foot extension of those spaces as well. Make that lanai even deeper, make that owner suite bigger, give yourself some more square footage. And we've added cabana baths as another great option. Again, just maximizing that indoor-outdoor living. You also can do a fully personalized pool with us. Many builders have stopped offering a pool during the build, or it's, you want pool number 1 or pool number 2? Yeah. Here you could personalize and come up with your dream pool. And then of course, a full design personalization. Floors, countertops, appliances, cabinetry, make it uniquely yours. These are actual pictures from one of our galleries. They're laid out for really easy visualization, and we have a ton of choices there. So that's personalization, that's number 2. And then the last thing, this neighborhood in specific within Avenir, we talk about our community and home sites being a little different. First big thing, rather than being many hundreds or 1,000 homes, this is a small community, 144 home sites here. So you've got that boutique size, more of a tight knit, know your neighbors, kind of a smaller community feel. Also, when you look at the home sites, all this dark green on the map there, that's nature preserve area. So 75% of our home sites back up to that nature preserve, gives you an opportunity for real private backyards, yes. Nice views like that you can enjoy. No house behind you. And we even have a little more room side to side between our homes here. Mm-hmm. There's a minimum of 15 feet between the home sites, where that's more commonly 10 in most of the other communities. The other big thing, the brand new amenity that they're building, the Great Egret Clubhouse, that's being right across the street from us, being built now. That's going to be a great amenity, lots of wonderful things for our residents to do there, and very convenient access to that. So those are the three things that we talk about. That was community and home sites. So it's space in the right place, personalization, and then our community and home sites that make us a little different from what else you might be looking at out there.
Gotcha. So especially to sort of drill home the space in the right place.
Yeah.
Like that gives someone the opportunity to buy a floor plan and in the literal sense, make it their own.
Absolutely. We say built around you. Instead of us just kind of boxing you into homes our way, it's all about what are those priorities and spaces for you that matter.
Yeah, because one of the things that I've seen happen a lot is when you move into a community, you really like the community, you make friends with the neighbors come to your house and they know your house better than you know your house because they're, oh, I live in the same floor plan. What did you do over here? What did you do? Where now, when you have structural options where you can add space, take away space, add things, you are making a very unique home that mirrors your lifestyle. So the home is an extension of that lifestyle, not just a cookie cutter solution.
Absolutely. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's how do you and your particular family live daily life, and how you need to utilize those spaces to be most effective for that.
Awesome. So now that we've gotten the overview of the community, what we're going to do is we're going to check out one of these amazing models so you can see that in action. Let's do it. All right. So which model is your favorite?
Yeah, let's go to the third one here, the page. I think that would be a good one to give you an idea of some of the things that we do.
I'm glad we didn't get any downpours yet today, because the last couple of days it's been nuts.
It has been.
So are there variations on the elevation or no?
Yeah, so while we're out here, we can take a look at that. So we have three different elevations. What we call the elevation is the exterior kind of styling of the home.
Yep.
So what you have here on this one is called Florida Vernacular.
Okay.
This is a very sort of a coastal theme.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the little corbel details under the roof line. You've got these iron accents and kind of the faux hardy board on the side. Looks like siding, but it's made out of stucco.
Yep.
So that's a coastal look. The included elevation here is the Mediterranean style. We've got the barrel tile roof and the little shutter details, some different design cues on the exterior.
Yep.
And we also have a really nice, what's called tropical modern.
Okay.
That's what's shown on the Sydney there. It's got those porcelain tile details on the exterior and the stonework.
Yep.
A smooth garage door. That's a more kind of transitional contemporary look for the house.
Awesome.
So any of the three can be applied to any of the homes here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Let's
take a look inside. So what I'd like to do is I'll point out a couple things that we do as included features here that are more typically optional, if even available, with a lot of the other builders. And that'll make it easy when you do your shopping and comparing to kind of understand what we do a little different.
Okay.
First big thing here is our windows. There's a big focus on a lot of glass in the house.
Yeah.
So we have, it's all
natural light.
Yeah, a lot of natural light. All impact glass windows is an included feature. The windows are set higher on the walls. We have that fixed pane of transom glass across the top of the windows that you see. So like you said, let a lot of natural light into the house. Then we do things like 11-foot 4-inch ceiling heights. It's as tall as 14 here in the foyer. But in the main living area of the house, the kitchen, the owner's suite, 11 feet 4 inches. Okay. Interior doors are 8-foot tall doors. So that lets all that extra light that we let in easily move deep into the house.
Yes.
When you have those lower ceilings, the light sort of bounces straight down, and
Yeah.
it doesn't travel into the house as well.
Very true.
We do smooth walls here, no texture on the walls. That's a big custom feature in a lot of cases.
Okay.
Then things like we have natural gas appliances here. Not super common in South Florida to have that. And then as far as some optional things that are a little different than the other offerings that are out there, we can do spray foam insulation. That's really big for your energy efficiency and not offered by a lot of the builders out there right now. Tankless water heaters is a very modern option for the route of get your water heater out of the corner of your garage, free up that space. Don't worry about that sucker leaking and rotting out one day.
Absolutely.
And it's an on-demand, unlimited supply of hot water. So taking a bunch of showers and the dishwasher running and the clothes dry,
kids using all the hot water.
Exactly, you never run out. And then as far as personalizing, you're gonna see as you walk through the models out here, we call these idea homes. They've got all the bells and whistles. So we use it as an extension of our design gallery so that you can see some of the finishes and materials and colors that we offer. And then that's all about where you can make it uniquely yours.
Awesome. Very cool. And I can tell, even like out here, you have a lot of these floor plans. You sort of alluded to this when we're in the sales center. These are built to focus on gathering. Whether it's multi-generational or just families that entertain a lot, they're designed to sort of have that openness and to be able to move from one space to another very seamlessly. For sure.
If it's just family time, like you said, or if it's entertaining, having a dinner party, you're going to be here. You're going to be living and enjoying space and time in the house in this area. So we didn't want there to be choke points for moving about the space. We wanted you to be able to be in here preparing food and still be able to communicate and see everything that's going on. And so there's it's very conscious in the design of these new plans to make sure that was functional.
Awesome.
One last thing I'll point out that we do, it's something you may not notice unless you're looking for it. We do something, there's what they call visual noise in a lot of houses. Sometimes you have where ceiling heights bounce around from one room to the next, or the header on that window's up here, but the door's down here and that window's not centered. And so with our design of that stuff, we made sure all the headers and all the openings of every door and window line up. You've got the same ceiling height in this room, in this room, in this room. Sometimes you walk into a house and it just feels off and you don't know why. And usually it's that.
Visual noise.
You
heard it here first. I told you he was the man.
That's right. So there's a lot of just, like I said, very conscious decisions like that made to make sure that these houses just feel right.
Absolutely. And that level of customization, especially structural customization, like people will say customization, what they really mean is you're picking finishes and floors and countertops and stuff like that. But structural customization in combination with reduced visual noise and just very intentional inclusions, I think is something that makes a lot of the Kolter Homes amazing. So good stuff.
Well, I want you guys to walk through these. We got 4 of these beautiful models. You'll see a lot of different of those structural options shown off, but also of the design selections that we have available. And I'm here to answer any questions you got.
Well, thank you so much. We are going to take a look around. Let's check it out.
All right.
Thank you, sir.